Welcome back. You're still on to TVC News. Now, the continental chairman of the Nigerians in Diaspora, Europe, Bashir Obasekola, has alleged plans to hijack the association due to the recent developments within the community. In a statement signed by Mr. Obasekola and the Continental General Secretary, Michael Otogo, the calls for a vote of no confidence on the central chairman is counterproductive, especially when members are fully prepared for the AGM in Greece. The statement also mentions that a motion was moved that the General Secretary of the NIDOE UK South, Bins Oluwasono, should formally apologize to the BOT for what they called the disrespectful and disparaging statement made. You would recall that more than 150 members of the organization announced the dissolution of the leadership of the Central Executive Committee over long-standing concerns over alleged mismanagement, constitutional breaches, and financial accountability lapses. And to get more perspectives on this, I'm being joined by the Continental Chairman of Nigerians in Diaspora, Europe, Bashir Obasekola. Good to have you on the news at this time. So let's get a clear understanding on the rift between members of the NIDOE. Give us a bit of a background on what exactly is the crisis brewing here.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me. The Nigerians in Diaspora organization have been in existence for over 20 years, since the regime of President Olusegun Obasanjo. And we've been developing the organization across the continent. And currently we have about 23 countries that sign into that structure of Nigerian Diaspora Organization Europe, where I am the continental chairman. We have the chapters, and every 2 years we have elections, and we have a system whereby nominations are made of members, any member that we feel they are worthy and good quality. And every chapter has opportunity of endorsing, two candidates, for one office or the other. So this year is another year of election, and that is, what led to the crisis, or if I can call it internal misunderstanding. Particularly our UK South chapter. In UK, we have two chapters. One in the north to take care of Scotland and Ireland, and then the one in the south, to take care of England and Wales. So we have that structure. So in the UK South situation, they had, the opportunity, just like any other chapters, to do nominations for the post of, for the candidates as the election coming up in Greece, just next weekend. We had that issue. The UK South, had numerous people, get interested in going for the election. Since they had opportunity of only two, they were expected to have a system that is inclusive, democratic, and fair to all the candidates, so that they can have the opportunity of expressing themselves and the general membership of the organization to take decision on who among the two should be endorsed.
Right.
But instead of that, the executive of that chapter decided to take the decision on endorsement on their own, instead of allowing the members to do what we call primary elections, so that they can actually have popular vote or whoever had the best of their interest or their presentations as they normally have it.
Right. So are you saying now, for instance, all this crisis is due to an election coming up? Because already, exactly, what I understand...
Exactly. So, okay. So the core of it is that some of the former chairmen or officers of this organization got interested in supporting one particular candidate from that UK South, whereas ordinary members, especially the youth, and the new members decided to choose another person. So that is the core of the issue. So our, what we call the old members now gotten, agitated and started having issues raising different kind of issues, including this EGM, which they had, requisitioned outside the law.
Right. Point taken there. Apologies. Point taken there. But we want to understand, because already there are allegations from members of the group now, of the association, that you are involved in mismanagement of funds and financial lapses. How would you react to these allegations? And if at all they aren't true, how would you respond to this?
Yeah, that allegation is false, is malicious, is meant to blackmail me and my executive and distract us from getting this what I've described as a very transparent election and EAGM to be done. So it's not, it doesn't have any value. Everybody knows what we have, and even the recent foundation we founded in Nigeria, after many years of existence, many people, wherever we go in Nigeria, people ask us questions, oh, what diaspora, what are you people doing, how are you helping us? And we discover we've been doing a lot, but some of these things are hidden under this partnership that we normally have with other NGOs in Nigeria. So we decided to have our own foundation established in Nigeria, through which we can channel some of the laudable things that we can do. So this year was the first year that we ever had that foundation registered in Nigeria and operating. So everything we did, this Diaspora Week we had in Nigeria in July,
right.
We had everything transparently. All the committees that were involved in evaluating projects and making sure that everything we have is value for the money. They were all there. We were all put in place. They were all part of, and the board of trustees of this organization are part of this system of checking and making sure that everything we do is well reported.
All right, and that's where we have to leave it for now. Thank you so much, the Continental Chairman of the Nigerians in Diaspora Europe. We appreciate your insights on the news.
Yes. Thank you for having me. Thank you.